Hi guys, this is Dr. P, ND with A+A Wellness, personal training, fitness, nutrition, and traditional naturopathy. Today I'm going to make a quick video about how to read the products, specifically the nutritional facts label and also the ingredients. A lot of people get confused of the two, and a lot of people only go what the nutritional facts labels say. And you really have to look at both. You'll always start with the nutritional facts label, okay? What we promote, and the way our system works, we try to avoid sugar at all costs. I don't really care what the sugar is, whether it's natural organic sugar from fruit or processed sugar, it's best avoided at all times. So the first thing that I always look at is what are the total carbohydrates, and then right underneath it is the dietary fiber, which fiber is great, the more the better, but ultimately what I look for is sugar. What I look for is per serving, whatever that might be, is to be ultimately 1 or less than 1, preferably 0 grams of sugar per serving, okay? And that's where a lot of people get tripped up. I don't look at calories, okay? We don't count calories. If it's a good quality, whole food based product, especially if it's organic, pasture raised, organically grown product, I don't care about the fat either. Okay, whether it's saturated or unsaturated fat, total fat makes no difference, okay? If it's good quality fat, it's healthy. If it's good quality protein, the more protein, also the better, okay? But you always want to look at the total carbohydrates. Generally speaking, a low carbohydrate diet doesn't have to be necessarily a ketogenic diet, but low carbohydrate is a lot better. It's always better for when it comes to fat loss or addressing metabolic syndrome problems, okay? Such as obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, and so forth and so on. So, continuing on, nutritional fact label passes the mustard, right? So now we're gonna go immediately to the ingredients label. And really this is where the trick lies, because especially if you're using processed foods of any kind, whether organic or not, like this is, for example, potato chips from Whole Foods, even though they're organic, even though they're quality ingredients and they really do a great job of sourcing their material, you know, depends what you're trying to achieve. Again, when it comes to addressing diabetes or fat loss and any of the such, you want to really look careful at what ingredients contain. So the ingredient label always goes from the biggest content in the product to the smallest content in the product. So organic stone ground blue corn, for example, okay, these are tortilla chips. This is going to be the ingredient that is contained the most in this bag. And then from there, it starts to go down the line to the least, okay, which obviously the last ingredient here will be trace of lime, okay? But read the ingredients, because especially when it comes to foods that are processed or conventional, they sneak in a lot of sugars in there, such as dextrins, maltodextrin, corn syrup, corn solids, high fructose corn syrup. So even though technically by USDA law and the way the government allows for ingredients to be counted, you might still have 1 gram less technically sugar per serving, but here it might still show up organic cane sugar, or even worse, high fructose corn syrup, or any of the sugars and starchy, different starches that it might show up on there. So if they'll show up, well, that's not a good ingredient. So a lot of times they'll say there's no sugar or very little sugar, like 1 gram or less, as we said before, but you'll show sugar of some kind. If even in organic products, it will show things like organic cane syrup or organic cane sugar. It makes no difference. Sugar is sugar. So if it's contained in there, that means the processed ingredient is contained in the product. It doesn't matter how little it is. And people say, well, it's very little sugar. Yes, it is little sugar, but remember, we're not talking about calories and you adding calories, to your total caloric load from sugar, but we're talking about what can the chemical of sugar do to your metabolism. And in this case, yes, it would have put fat on you. No, it's not. But it's enough to disturb ketogenesis. It is enough to disturb the fat loss or fat burning activity of your body, what people know. So be very diligent when you read the labels, and obviously if you see any kind of excipients, fillers, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, hydrogenated oils of such, completely avoid the product, okay? So hopefully this helps. If you guys have any questions, let us know. Hope you have a great day.